been looking forward all week to visiting my family in Gujarat, but as it's come closer to the time, I'm nervous, I'm very scared, and I'm getting quite upset about it because 1 week before we actually came to Pakistan, my uncle was assassinated in Gujarat. It happened in the street right outside the house. So I know it's going to be very emotional when I go there because everyone's still in mourning. I'm quite scared. I'm scared of this city.
आपके पास आई विटनेस कोई नहीं है?
आई विटनेस थे इधर जो है ना बिजी रोड आपने देखी है 1:30 का टाइम था संडे लेकिन सारी शॉप्स खुली हैं विटनेस पूछ रहे हैं हर शॉप पे जाके हर बंदा कह रहा है हमने कुछ देखा ही नहीं है गाड़ी में निकले हैं ना वो गिव पे स्टॉप हुए हैं या राइट टर्निंग करनी थी या लेफ्ट करनी थी उधर जो है ना सारा प्री प्लान था तो उन्होंने 2 ब्रेस्ट एट टाइम मारे हैं और उनको चांस ही नहीं मिला बस हम तो इधर यही बैठे हुए ना कि चलो इन्होंने तो नहीं दुनिया में वापस आना लेकिन जिन्होंने इनको मारा है वो तो पकड़े जाए ना कानून उनको तो सजा दे जो इंग्लैंड में बंदे बैठे हुए हैं ना उनको पता है कि पाकिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है लेकिन कोई भी बंदा जो है ना इस चीज़ को जो है ना एक्सेप्ट नहीं करता
My brother's daughter is just sitting there.
तो मीडिया ने सब कुछ किया हाईलाइट उन्होंने किया है सारा लेकिन जो है टीवी पे उसको उन्होंने हाईलाइट नहीं किया है क्योंकि उसके पीछे भी जो यहाँ के लोग हैं वो उन्हें स्टॉप कर रहे हैं वो बताए लोगों को कि क्या सच है ये क्यों हुआ है इसके पीछे क्या वजह है
It feels like your family's come to like a stop.
It has.
Exactly.
Literally the whole family has just come to a complete
Stop, yeah.
For me to come back to Chakprana, which is like my home, and just to be out here and experiencing this life, it means so much. I feel just on top of the world right now.
I'd expect it to be more, like, built up, like city life, like England.
Personally, from my family, I know that they've always sent money back home, and I'm sure you guys...
Yeah, because we send a lot of money back to my dad's family as well.
Yeah.
And here you can see where the money's going.
Yeah.
Like, people just seem to be interested in, like, developing their own houses. Like,
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is where it all started. This is where our ancestors used to live. It's underwater now, but you know, this is where all the houses used to be. They decided they wanted to build this dam here in the 1960s, and you know, it left the area in complete turmoil, and it left a lot of people homeless, and a lot of people had to relocate. A lot of people didn't want to leave the houses and still live nearby, but a lot of the people were given compensation and they were allowed to move to the UK. But in reality, it was very, very tough. The racism, for example. And I don't think people realised how bad it was really going to be.
When I think about it, it reminds me of partition. Like, partition was the big movement of people, but this is maybe not a similar scale, but the same sort of event, because whole villages got displaced.
I mean, we're very fortunate in what we have. I believe that, you know, if it wasn't for them and the hardship that they faced, we wouldn't have been given the opportunities that we have had. I mean, they took us to the UK to give us a better life, and you know they provided us with the facilities there, healthcare, education, and I just think we owe it to them to, you know, send money back and, you know, still be loyal to this land. This is where everything started.
This house is where my mum originates from. She's grown up here. All her brothers and sisters have grown up here. She's had a life here, and this is where she got married as well. And this is practically where I come from as well, because it's my mum's house, it's my house as well. The village is called Nala Musulmanet Dork Sudan. In total, we're about 40 kilometers from Rawalpindi. This one's my sister's husband's little sister, and this one's my cousin, my mum's brother's daughter. This is my mum's mum, and she's making tea for everyone right now. This is the kitchen. This is where they normally prepare all the food on stoves like this, and they use sticks as fuel. Can you believe that people who cook like this and live like this in a village like this still manage to go to England and have a life there? It's just a simple way of living, and in England we just don't get that. Sitting here right now and thinking about the UK, it's quite strange because there's so many differences, but it's not negative differences, it's sort of positive. People say that that's the majority of Pakistan countryside. This is the majority of Pakistan and it's safe. I mean, there are no doors. Everyone sleeps in the garden. All the doors are open constantly of the houses. No one steals, no one does anything wrong. That's what it's like in this side of Pakistan. Returning to England is going to be really hard because after I've spent a few hours here, even when you spend a few hours, it leaves an impact, it leaves a mark. All I'll think about is probably like my mum comes from here. How many struggles my mum would have had to go in a place which is not so open, not so green, not so hilly. It's completely different city life. It's just so amazingly special. I'm double-minded. I'm glad I live in the UK, but then at the same time, I'm thinking I'm missing out on all this.
Hurting you.